Hello, in this video I would like to present you MalCare, an WordPress plugin, security plugin that will help you protect your WordPress websites from malware, from boot attacks, or have extra protection through their firewall for your WordPress websites. Lately, there are a lot of WordPress hacks that are happening, mostly because of the vulnerabilities in the WordPress plugins. So it is better to be protected and have an extra security layer for your WordPress websites in case your WordPress is hacked, to be able to restore it or to prevent this. So this is MalCare, and in this way it can help you protect your WordPress website. In this video we will see how exactly MalCare can help you. We'll see what the free plan has to offer and what are the pro plan features. I have prepared here an WordPress website that we're gonna use to install this plugin and see exactly how will protect your WordPress website. So first you need to go and install this plugin. You just need to go to plugin, install plugin, add new, and we're gonna search for MalCare. Okay, this is the plugin. Next we need to install it and activate it. Okay, next we need to add the MalCare account. If you don't have an account, they will create one for you when you put your email address in here. So I've added my account. So right now MalCare added my website in their dashboard. And this is their dashboard. Let's go and check the sites. In here you have the dashboard, in here you have the sites. Right now there is only this site, and as you can see here, the sync is in progress for these WordPress websites. So what is happening right now? MalCare will scan to see if there is any malware in my WordPress installation. It will pick up the themes, plugins, users, and things like that. This scan, it may vary. It can take up to a couple of minutes for small WordPress websites and maybe an hour for big sites if you have gigabytes of data. So I will let MalCare do the scan, and I will come back after it finished with the scan. So MalCare finished scanning my website, and this took about 2 minutes to finish. Okay, and if you click right now in this area, you will see my WordPress websites, and in the left area you see here the URL, the PHP version, you see the WordPress version, the plugin, you have the options to manage them, the themes, users, same, you have the options to manage them. These are some of the features that MalCare has, so it will allow you manage this aspect of your website from here. If you click the settings, you have the options to to protect your site with password, add the server IP. You can choose your sync time, so it will not load your server. You can choose the protocol and so on. You can link your Google Analytics to see the reports in here. In the manage plugin area, you can add, remove plugins. You see here, like for instance, we have the options to activate, deactivate it, update it. Also, MalCare can update the plugins automatically for you if you want this. For users, you have also these options to add a new user if you want, or to disable the user if you want, or to delete it. Yeah, so you have some basic features that you can directly do from MalCare dashboard. This is their dashboard, and in this part you have all the options from MalCare. It will take each of them. First, let's see some of the features and the prices that MalCare has. So you have the MalCare free options. The MalCare free options, it will do daily malware scans for your WordPress website. It will do the vulnerability scans for the plugins. It has the real-time firewall enabled. You have login protection. You have boot protection. So in case someone will attack your website with bad boots and try to bring it down, MalCare will stop this. Also for login, if someone will input the password multiple times and it will not put the correct password, it will add a CAPTCHA so it can stop that login attempts. So you have the basic plan. This is the $99 a year for one WordPress website, and in here the extra options that you get is the instant malware removal. So in case your website it will be infected with this basic plan, you just hit a click on MalCare. It will clean up your WordPress websites from malware. So this is very good, especially if you think that most of the services that will do this for you are more expensive than $99 a year. Also in the basic plan, you have an uptime monitoring that will notify you when your website is down. You have also performance monitoring that is in free, that is in beta right now. Okay, you have also the plus plan. This will add an extra backup layer to your WordPress websites. You pay $50 extra and you will have daily backups for your WordPress websites, and you have activity logs. These activity logs will monitor everything into your WordPress dashboard. For instance, users login, if suppose it's added, it's deleted. In WooCommerce, if you have an order and things like that. Basically, it's an audit for WordPress, and in here you can see everything that is happening. Visual regression testings. You have also staging. So if you want to create a staging site to test something, with this plan you have these options. And also this plan is offering you on-demand scan. So if you want to do a scan at that point, you have this option with this basic plan. Sorry, this is included since the basic plan, not in the last one. Also, you have the Pro plan that will add the more backups. So you have the options to have 4 backups a day. You have also sandbox update, and you have the priority support on this. Yeah, and so the scan, it will be done from 6 to 6 hours in this Pro plan. Also, you have some add-ons in here that you can enable. You have the real-time backups. So this is especially useful in case you have one WordPress website that has a lot of articles added, or you have an e-commerce website and you want to have real-time backups and not lose anything, hourly backups, yeah, and things like that, like extra staging sites. You have also the options to have multiple websites. For instance, for 5 websites, you see that the price really goes down. So in case you want to use MalCare to protect multiple websites, you have a better price. Up to 20 sites they're offering. Okay, this is their pricing structure. Right now we're gonna go and see exactly what the free version has to offer. So in free version you can manage your plugins from here, users and themes. If you go into the security area and you hit the review security, you'll see in here that you have the comprehensive security. This is actually the real-time firewall and the boot protection that it's activated in the free. Also, I don't know why they're putting here that this is a pro feature, but this thing it's working also in the free. You see here that it's activated also. So the real-time firewall, it will protect you for the most known common threats for WordPress. They have dedicated the dedicated functionalities that will stop attacks that are coming to WordPress. These are the most known attacks that are sent to WordPress. So they are having dedicated the dedicated routines, and the routines are updated constantly based on what they are seeing in terms of WordPress attacks. So you don't need to do anything in here. Okay. Next, if you going to apply hardening, in here you have some extra features that you can enable. You can block the PHP execution in untrusted folders. In here you can block like PHP execution in uploads or cache folders. You can disable file editor from the WordPress dashboard area. You can block plugin or themes installation if you want to have no one installing new plugins or themes. You have the check security keys in here, and you can reset password for your users. These are some of the extra features that you can add and increase your WordPress security if you want them. Okay, let's go again. Into this area you have the review security, and in here you have the daily automation scan. In here you see that they are scanning for deep learning. So what this means is they're adding new things to their scan every day to make it smart. So it will pick up the malware. Public matching files. Sorry, public file matching. So this will match your plugin installation with a public file. File change detection, in case a file is changed, it will see that. The scan, it will be done externally, so the scans, it will not be happening on your server. What will happen is, like, there will do a backup or snapshot of your WordPress website on your database, and it will bring this snapshot to their server, and in here they will do their scan. They will do the database scan, and they'll have also vulnerability monitoring. So in case the plugin is added into the vulnerability, they will know this vulnerability database. And here you have the traffic reports from the firewall on the login. We're gonna go and see a pro for this. So these are some of the free features that MalCare can help you with. In here, for instance, if you check the files, you see that you have the files on their server, and you see the files that are scanned, and you can even download them from here. Same for the database. In here you have the database, and you see you have the tables that they were scanning. They're scanning only the tables that have rows in them. Okay, right now we're gonna go and check on WordPress website that has the basic plan activated. This is the WordPress website. You see here, like, the dashboard is not different. You'll see that in here you have some extra things like reports and uptime monitoring. You see here that the uptime monitoring, it says that it's up. You will check also some reports and see how everything looks in that report. Also, you have here the plugin that needs to be updated. This is also in the free plan. If you review security to see for this basic plan, you'll see that you have activated in here the instant malware remover. So in case you will have the website breach, you can just go in here and hit a button to clean up the website. In here you have some traffic reports that are more advanced. For instance, in here, if you check the firewall, you see here what is allowed and what is not allowed. can filter this data in here. For instance, let's see what they have blocked. You see that most of the blocks are coming to the XML RPC file, some UPadmin Ajax. Yeah, basically these are some of the rules that they have for bots and the threads that they have blocked. This is done without modifying any namesaver. Basically the plugin will do this automatically for you. Just need to enable this plugin. Another thing that it's a minus from my point of view is the fact that you cannot add the rules in here. For instance, if you want to block a boot or an IP, you need to go and create a ticket to them to block it. You don't have the options to just edit it and block it. You have only the options to allow it in case it was blocked by mistake, to allow it from their interface. Let's go and check more. So okay, you have the uptime monitoring that it's happening in here, and you have a report that you can check and see it for the, let's create a report. I think I have already one. Sorry, this is the support tab. Let's see, in here we should have the report. Let's download it, and in here we just see what they have adding in this report. In here you have the security, that the website is clean, the uptime, you have the performance. In here you see like speed score and the page size. You have the firewall and what they have blocked. You see the number of scans that happen in 1 week. Traffic status, you have here the login status. Uptime in the last 8 days. They are doing these checks from 15 to 15 minutes. Performance score, you see here like load time, it's 7 seconds for this website that I have in here. And here there are some analytics. So this is the report that it is generated weekly, so you can have an overview of what is happening in here with your WordPress website. Okay. In here you have also the reports, and you have the file with the traffic that is blocked, the performance time. So these are some of the features that are included in the free plan, and in the basic plan you have the options to clean up your WordPress website, or they will clean it up for you in case they notice a problem or an infection. In the other plan, in the Plus and the Pro plan, you have also the backups that you can enable. And if you think that you pay only $50 for having backups enabled, this is a really good price. Next, let's do a test and see, for instance, how their login protection is working. We're gonna try and see if it's working on this website, just for you to see. We just log out, and let's type here and do like a couple of times a wrong password. And the protection should kick in after 7 or 8 of these things. Okay, so right now you are protected by their firewall. You see here you cannot login again. So these are some of the protections that MalCare can do for you. Also, I did a test in the article to see what is the performance impact when this plugin is activated. And in here you see that this is when MalCare is enabled. You see here like you have the same number of requests and requests. You have 48 kilobytes, and when you disable it, you have the 10 requests. You have the similar amount of data, same load time. So the only load that this plugin is adding is when it takes a snapshot to bring it up to their server for scanning. This is a very lightweight scanner for WordPress that it's doing a very good job in detecting the threats. They have more than 100 signals that they are monitoring for these malware threats. In here, I've put some of the pros and cons. Some of the pros of this plugin is like the price is very good, it's very simple to use and activate. You just activate it with one click. You have also the free options that is doing the monitoring for you. So in case you don't want to pay money, you'll be notified in case your WordPress website is hacked, and you can clean it up yourself. You have also the firewall that is activated, and these are very good features that you have with MalCare. The downside of this is that you don't have an unlimited plan. I guess this is normal because this type of scan it requires some resources, and you cannot just have unlimited websites added. Another minus from my point of view is the possibility to not add to block IPs manually or to block boots manually. If we're gonna check the alternative, you have also some alternative to this MalCare that are doing similar things. The most known one is Sucuri. This is the most known WordPress security alternative out there, and it's doing basically the same thing as this one. It's adding a firewall, it's adding daily scans. Basically the pro plan of this thing, it's monitoring from 12 to 12 hours. This is a very good plugin, and it does everything that MalCare does, and some extra things like SSL and CDN, but you need to modify your DNS records to use their name servers. Their basic plan starts from €200 a year, so it's double the price, but you will have more flexibility. This is also a very good plugin if you want to try it, but from my point of view, MalCare it's offering what you need in terms of security and monitoring of your WordPress website. Also, it has the firewall functionalities. Okay, the second option is iThemes Security. This is another plugin that you install it and you activate it. Also, it has scans. This plugin doesn't have the options to help you clean up your WordPress install. It also has firewall that is enabled. It has also a free version and a pro version. It has some extra layers of security that is adding, like password strengthening or two-factor authentication and things like that. The only downside of this plugin is the fact that you don't have the malware cleanup, so you need to clean up your WordPress website manually. Also, the scan is done on your web server, and this can slow down your website. So that's why I prefer MalCare if you ask me, because it's not doing everything in your WordPress website, and it also reacts in case your WordPress website is infected. Another known plugin, it's WordFence. This is also a plugin that it helps you monitor your WordPress installation. It scans and adds a firewall for your WordPress install. Same for this plugin, it's doing all of the things directly on your web server and can really slow down your WordPress websites. So that's why I prefer MalCare, and I prefer to use MalCare for my WordPress website. This is a plugin that needs to be in every WordPress website, even if it's the free version, because it will add the extra layer of protection of your site, and it will notify you in case your WordPress it gets hacked. Another thing that MalCare is doing very very well is the notifications that are sent. They will not notify you in case your website is not infected. For instance, in WordFence, if you have a file that is changed, you'll be notified that the file is changed, the plugin is not updated, and things like that. For me, I don't want to receive a lot of spam emails. I just want to be notified in case something severe happens and I need to take some actions. So MalCare is very good on this front. It will not bother you. Another thing that it is proven, like MalCare, it is scanning website that has more than 300 gigabytes in size. So in case you have a big site, it will not be a problem for them to scan it. Also for backups, they are using block vaults for backups. You have if you have sites that have websites that are in gigabytes or 100 gigabytes, you can easily back them up. You can easily store them from their interface. You can even migrate them to a new host very easily. So with the $50 that you are paying, if you don't have a good backup solution and you have a very big site, I'm recommending this backup solution from them, because they are doing the job for you. I've also created some tickets in the past to MalCare support. They have responded very very fast. For instance, even some of the websites that were in the free plan, they responded in an hour or 2 hours. For the basic plan, they respond even faster, like 10 or 15 minutes. So I didn't have any problems with MalCare support. The support was very good and resolved my problems. In case I wanted to have a IP that it is blocked, I contacted support and they blocked the IP for me. So the support it's quite good, and you will not see any problems. So this is MalCare, and in this way they can help you protect your WordPress website. In case you have some experience with them, let a comment for others to know in this video. Thanks for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you enjoy it. Have a nice day, and we see you in the next video.